Tinubu's horrible economic policies are stampeding Nigerians to death, AAC party says. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, good morning, and please before I go into details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe and share. Now the details. The African Action Congress, AAC party has blasted President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over the death of no fewer than 65 Nigerians who were stampeded to death in Ibadan, Oyo State Capital, FCT Abuja and Okijalen Ihiala local government area of Anambra State between Wednesday and Saturday during a Christmas party and sharing of free rice. The AAC party, in a statement issued on Saturday by its National Publicity Secretary, Femi Adeyeye, said that the anti-people economic policies regime of President Tinubu had finally succeeded in stampeding Nigerians to death. The party said this as it joined Nigerians in mourning over the recent tragic stampede at the Ibadan Fun Fair, which resulted in the death of 35 children and 6 others critically injured. The party also mourned the death of residents of Okijali in Anambra State, which occurred on Saturday morning, with varying figures of death, noting that the incident has also thrown the country into a sorrowful state. Adeyeye stated, while we are still mourning, same unfortunate incident also struck in Abuja, reinforcing our stance that this is a nationwide tragedy caused by excruciating poverty, hardship, and wanton deprivation. According to him, these devastating incidents are heartbreaking consequences of the poverty and desperation inflicted upon Nigerians by the anti-poor policies of the Tinubu regime. To add insult to injury, since this incident, the Tinubu regime has not constituted any measures, including emergency responses, to address these recurring menace. In other climes, a missing persons register would have been opened, a situation room where hourly updates on rescue and relief given to the grieving would not have been opened to. Instead of acting like civilized people would, the president was in Lagos gallivanting with his retinue of sycophants, showing off his new jet and fleet of cars. He said, the AAC demands justice and compensation for the victims and their families. While we are sure that no amount of compensation can blot out the grief experience at this time, we call for a democratic committee comprising representatives from working people organizations to ensure transparency and accountability. We urge Nigerians not to be deceived by the condolence messages from politicians who have destroyed our country, who are responsible for the policies that led to these tragedies. Their words are nothing but crocodile tears aimed at exploiting the suffering of the people for their own political gain. It is time for Nigerians to bond together to end this regime of pain and hardship. The AAC will continue to fight for a system that prioritizes the welfare and well-being of the people, not just the profits of the few. We demand an end to the anti-poor policies of the Tinubu regime and the establishment of a government that truly represents the interest of the people. So my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Now before I go, let's move down to the comment section. The first comment I have here says Nigerians who voted this old confused, sick and tired man never see anything. All of them will die of hunger one by one. Whoever saw APC in 2015 to 2023 voted for them will all pie. Mahmoud will definitely suffer very well before he finally pie. He brought this disaster to us. Another comment here says Tinubu not to be blamed, but Nigerians, especially people from southwest and north. 10 years ago, I was warning some of my friends and colleagues, as well as people on social media, that it would be catastrophic to vote Buhari and co. because modern economy had left them behind. You can't use 1960 ideas and policies for 21st century economy. It was clear and simple, but we ignored. And the last comment here says it is now clearer that their allegiance is to their kingdoms and not to Nigerians. Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.